Six. Welcome back to another stream. I don't know how long the stream is gonna be, but I would like to see who is gonna be commenting. So I would like to see all these fucking stupid ass Matt Miller scumbags. You know, people like that. Matt Miller, he's so fucking stupid. Like, he could be just like minding my business, doing what I've been doing without getting bothered and fucked and, you know, getting into bullshit. You know, and my life would be better. And I saw some people saying, well, the worst thing could happen, you will be a lonely millionaire. That would be a blessing. It could be way worse. I could be lonely, people could piss me off, and I may not have no fucking money. It's better to be a lonely millionaire if you ask me. You know? People talking some stupid shit. Like really stupid shit. Like, oh, you need to pay money so people talk to you. Fuck. That's it. If I can have a job and nobody wants to talk to me because of who I am, oh well. At least I can take all the fucking money for myself. And I don't care if nobody's gonna talk to me. At least I don't have to give people money. I'll have a fucking job. And I'll do what I want and I don't care. You think with all this fucking stupidity. This fucking Lydia worried about, like me, you know, cheating on her or whatever. Bitch, you fucked so many men. So many men fucked you when you were drunk. You need to shut your fucking mouth. And you're sharing all these problems with me. Okay, well, I don't care. Why are you telling me this? I don't care because nothing to do with me. I cannot share your life experiences. That's the thing about like talking to people, okay? And I experience it myself. People are fucking stupid. They want people to talk to me. What the fuck to talk about? What the fuck to talk about? Talking to people, they telling me there's something wrong with you, cannot be like that. Fuck you. That right there is like end of the conversation. There's nothing right there to talk about. Fuck. There's nothing to talk about. For me personally, having money on my bank account and having a job is more important to talk to people. If people don't want to talk to me, I don't fucking care. Okay? And you're imposing it to me against my will. And I have a problem with that. I would rather have a fucking stable life and people not talk to me. I don't care. Yuri Antonov, he lives like that. And I mean, I don't have the same talent as he does. I'm not like a great musician. I'm not a millionaire or anything. But like, if I can go to work, keep the job where people can tolerate me and without me getting fired, and like nobody's gonna be talking to me because for whatever reason, socially handicapped, have nothing in common, people don't like talking to me. Okay, fine, I don't care. I would rather have money and deal with that. Because money, you know, if I have money, I can afford things, I can buy things, I can live how I want, I can do what I want, I have my freedoms. You know, I don't have to be in debt. I don't have to worry about getting evicted. You know? You see how many, and all I need to do for that is just like show up to work and do whatever needs to be done. And if people feel sorry for me and they're not gonna fire me and they're just gonna make me work like that, that's already a win right there. There's nothing more I can fucking ask for. That's a win right there. Life is good. That solves all my fucking problems. That's it. You know? Hey Danny P, how are you? No, I mean, I'm good at you, okay? I'm not doing good. I mean, I'm happy that I worked like 2 jobs and I hope I keep doing this. I'm ready to fucking work 60 hours a week if I could. I don't fucking care. And there's people worrying about me working too much and riding my bike too much. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? People are so fucked up. I'm creating problems. I couldn't be just doing what I've been doing without getting bothered. No, this fucking bitch. Stupid bitch. Talking about talking to people. So because she wants me to talk to people, I have to like pay psychologist against my will and get myself in debt and be barely scraping by. When I could easily avoid all these problems, just I've been going to work. Okay, I go to work, people don't want to talk to me, they walk out on me. So fucking what? So fucking what? A lot of people I have nothing in common with anyway, and I've been proving time after time. People talk about what interests them, I have nothing in common with them, I can't relate to them, that's it. And even though I'm weird, okay, I'm weird, so what? I can show that I can do the job and that's it. Problem solved. I can live how I want, I can do what I want, life is good. You know? Less problems for me to deal with that way, you know? I can date who I want, I can have sex with whoever I want. And if women think I'm weird and creepy and they don't want, I can buy a woman if I have money. I got a girlfriend, I didn't even care about women, and then they've been showing me, now they don't, but they've been showing me videos of how to talk to women, how to be with women. I just don't fucking care. I was with Alima for a long time and I didn't want to break up with her anyway. But I mean, now I guess we're done, but I didn't want it. Dealing with jealous as Lydia, who's going out there under the wrong name and like, okay, well. I mean, I keep telling you that I go out with her if, you know, if she wouldn't be that fucking stupid. Or she's worried, oh, I'm a damaged good, I've been raped, abused, have high body count, whatever. I'm afraid you're not gonna marry me. Fuck. I don't even care about all of that. All I care about is like my money, my freedoms. I don't give a shit. Now I have to fucking be in a deep shit because of this fucking stupid people. Against my will. Talking about this Matt Miller. That guy's a fucking idiot. He's treating me like I need help when I don't. He said, oh, he's claiming that I'm fucking was not. He was thinking that I'm gonna get hurt at the job because I was lifting 90 pounds without proper form. I don't give a fuck. I lifted it, I didn't get hurt, that's it. That's it. If I can lift it without getting hurt, it means I can lift it. It means I don't need help. And by doing that, you only create more problems anyway. Because I quite, like, what the fuck? I can prove that I can do it, and you're trying to prove that I can't, like prove the disability, I guess physical disability. I mean, you need to shut the fuck up. You need to let me do what I can and shut the fuck up and keep working. That's the best thing you can do, really. Because I'm not going to be working any better. But like worrying about me, that's creating more problem for other people. And why do I need to be dealing with this shit? Ah, you child, don't act like this. I don't give a fuck, man. Or people are not going to be helping me. Okay, well, if they're not going to be helping me, but they're going to be tolerating me, they're not going to fire me, life is good. That's going to be less problems right there. People are not going to worry about me. And the fact that I'm weird, so what? He's trying to prove that I'm weird. Well, he's proving that I'm socially handicapped and I have social problems. He's not proving that I have physical disability. And the fact that I don't have as good as the physical abilities for physical job, okay, true. But if I'm not getting hurt and people willing to tolerate me and give me accommodation, that right there is solution. So why are you forcing spending my time and my money against my will on that shit? I'm not happy with it, and I'm being forced into that shit. You know? And it's not changing nothing, I'm seeing it. Wasting my time and my fucking money. And creating problems for you. So it's fucking stupid asses are doing. And I've been telling them that for like fucking 2 years. And they still don't fucking listen. I have to pay the price for it. Like, what the fuck? You know? I'm so sick of this shit. And seeing psychologists talking to these fucking hood rats. There's nothing to talk to them about. Put them back on the fucking tree where they belong. What? They're only good for creating problems. That's all they're good for. Fucking scumbags. And listening to these comments, you're gonna be a lonely millionaire. You're gonna be lonely with money. Okay. Why did you move to San Francisco? I mean, I'm not in San Francisco right now, but originally I moved to San Francisco because I got tired of bullshit in Ohio. People were irritating, I was getting angry, and I just wanted to get the fuck out so I have to deal with the bullshit. But apparently, things didn't get better, so I moved out of there too because I got tired of it. In Wisconsin here, people don't give me as much trouble, thank goodness, but they still irritate me here and there with their fucking stupid questions, you know, and these stupid ass projects, which I fucking hate, which for me, I look at it like, okay, I learned how to talk to people better, but still, I won't deal with that shit. I didn't have to deal with that before, and I had more money, so I don't want to deal with it. I mean, I'm happy to be working fucking 60 hours a week so I can pay my shit and get on top of stuff, but I don't like when people saying some dumb shit, feeling sorry for me having to do like this longest bike ride. And I don't fucking care. All I care about my money is my freedoms. And I don't give a shit about nothing else. You know? I just really don't fucking care. And I care less if people think I'm annoying because they won't talk to me. I would rather be annoying with money than being without money. That's all I care about. I just don't fucking care. Plain and fucking simple. If other people care, it's their problem. Why should I suffer because of it? If I can just fucking work and not being bothered. That's all. Fuck. And I don't want to be a slave, you know. They trying to put me in the fucking slavery because they've been slaves. Well, we've been slaves because we're fucking stupid. Why should I suffer because of your stupidity? People like the real PewDiePie and Matt Miller. Fuck these people. These people do nothing but creating problems for me. That's all they're doing. Creating problems. But I'm too stupid to understand that. And they've either got being racist. Yeah, made malt liquor great again. I drank malt liquor, now I'm not fucking drunk. I'm just really pissed off. I'm even sober. I fucking drank this morning, one fucking tall boy, and I made the video, but I'm probably not gonna even put it on YouTube. You know, because it was long and it's just the same thing, you know, and it's like, I just want to be left alone. I just want to be left like this, okay. I go to work, I prove people I can do it, People look what's wrong with me, I don't give a shit. They feel sorry for me, I don't get fired, life is good. That's it, keep it simple. I don't care. Talking to people. What talking to people? People telling me shit I know nothing about and I have nothing to say. Fuck. No, I didn't move back to Ohio. I'm in Wisconsin right now. I'm not in Ohio. I mean, I would move back to Ohio and I would get my old life back. I would be okay with that, but I don't think that's gonna work like this. I'm thinking I'm gonna go to New York, but my circumstances holding me hostage here in Wisconsin, which is okay with me, but even if I stay in Wisconsin for a while, I'm okay with that, but I'm just not okay with being on this stupid ass project. If I just be in Wisconsin just working like I used to, oh, people's gonna wonder what's wrong with you. Okay, I don't care. I said I don't care. I'm not thinking about it, you see? So telling me all this shit, I'm like, okay, well, I don't give a fuck. All I care about, I go to work, I make my money, I mind my business. You being nice enough not to fire me, life is good. That's all I know about that subject. So, well, you have to visit Todd on your way to New York. I mean, Todd wants to come to Wisconsin, and that would help me like shit. I have a room for him, I have an airbed, but he's not capable of doing it, but if Todd would help me pay my rent, I would be happy. I mean, if Todd could live with me in Wisconsin and get a job, that's gonna be solution to a lot of my problems. I'll be okay with that. Less bills for me to pay. And I'll be making videos and getting drunk. I'll be cool with that. I wish Todd could do it. But he can't, so he's not like high functioning enough to do that. So Mr. Matt Fotians wanted to help Todd get some pussy and send him to Tijuana to get himself a prostitute. Todd was not even able to do it, so. Todd's life is sad. My life, I guess, is sad too. But like, if not for these stupid people, I could live a better life because, you know, if I can go to work and work 60 hours without getting fired, I can collect the money and I can be on top of my bills. And that right there is a solution to my problems. I don't have to worry about money. I can buy myself shit. I don't have to worry about getting into debt, you know, like. That right there is already like fucking solution to all my problems. There's not much to ask for. And if people think I'm weird and don't want to talk to me, oh well, I don't care. To me, social stuff is not as important as keeping the job and being financially independent and being on top of my bills. All of these things listed above are more important for me than social stuff. And I'm okay with people telling everybody I'm socially handicapped, so people are not gonna talk to me, so I can just work and mind my business and get the money without talking to people. I'm okay with that. Like for me, it's like a blessing if people will say everybody I'm socially handicapped, so people say, okay, leave this guy alone, let him do the job, give the money, shut your fucking mouth. That right there is a solution to all my problems. That right there is gonna put me out of my misery. That's gonna be a blessing if people just do that. And I don't fucking care. Fuck. That's all I care about. That's it. You know? And people talking about, because I'm socially handicapped, I have to pay money for people to talk to me. I already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be out of all this fucking money. And people's gonna still feel that I'm annoying. Because A, we have nothing in common. B, people's gonna find me, you know, not interesting. They're gonna see that I don't have personality. And that's like beating the dead horse. So it's like, I might as well keep the money and not talk to people. Because it's like I'm costing me money and costing me aggravation. So it's only fucking cost for me. No benefit, just a fucking expense. So, fuck. I can have the same results without all these expenses. That's the way I look at it. The same results without expenses. And less wasted time too. I'm drinking apple juice, by the way. I'm not even drinking any alcohol. FYI. People think I'm getting angry because I'm drunk. No, motherfucker. That's not true. As a matter of fact, I used to be getting drunk, so I'm not going to be as angry. Because without alcohol and weed, I will be angry, actually. I'm angry because of other people, so are bothering me to live how I want to live. It's their problem, not my fucking problem. The only fucking pain in the ass, if you ask me. Oh, but people have problem with me. I don't fucking care. People have problem with me because I guess I don't have to work as fast. Okay, well, there is a solution. You let me do what I can, you shut your fucking mouth, I don't do the wrap up to the park, you take extra money out of my paycheck, that's it. I still have more money even if they're gonna do that. Fuck. And so far I'm doing a social job, like I'm being a cashier at the gas station. And I told my mom about that too, And I like my job. I work with a bunch of kids, like 25-year-olds. There was a guy my age working there, he just quit. I have no problem there. Like there is somebody told me that I've been rude to a woman. And I've not been rude to her on purpose, I guess. People are just fucking sensitive. But I have to deal with it. But the way people act, that makes me even hard for me not to be rude to people. But, like why do I need to deal with this aggravation? If I can have a physical job without people talking to me, without me getting fired, and I can just like support myself just by doing that. Way less problems. But no! These fucking stupid hood rats need to create more problems. And they wondering why I'm being so fucking racist. Because those people create problems for me. Unnecessary problems. Shit. I would be acting how I want to act, I would be keeping the job, getting the money, and I wouldn't even fucking know that people think that I'm weird. Because I don't fucking care. People treat me any type of way, people treat me like I'm stupid, I cast them the fuck out, they walk out on me without getting fired from the job, life is good. I don't care. I don't want to deal with these people. I don't want to be friends with people who fucking with me. I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't even want to be friends with people like that. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even want people like that in my life who cause me fucking anger and aggravation. If people are like that's going to leave me the fuck alone and get out of my face, I'm going to say thank you very much for doing it. I'm only going to be happy about it. If you're going to walk the fuck out without me losing my money, losing my job, I'm only going to be happy about it. I'll be happy. Wouldn't have to deal with people making stupid comments, feeling sorry for me for taking long bike ride. You should feel sorry for me that, that I'm forced to like fucking pain the motherfuckers against my will. If you really feel sorry for me, you'll fucking give me money to make my life easier. That would be great. But no, they want to open my door for me and fuck me financially. People are full of shit. People are full of shit. They're telling me that they want to make my life better, when in reality they're only costing me money. People are fucking stupid. They cost me money. They aggravated me. I have to deal with their fucking stupid questions. I don't want to deal with that shit. I'm sick of this shit. I don't like that shit. I would rather go to work and not talk to nobody. That would be easier for me and less stressful. Fuck. And don't get me wrong, I will talk to people. But I will only talk to people, if they wouldn't be fucking with me or telling me shit I don't like. Or if it's a common interest and people don't care about me being weird, then like, okay, I'll talk to you. If like I can really connect to you because I feel like you're talking about some stuff which I can relate to or something which I found interesting, okay, cool. We can have a good conversation. But forcing me to talk to people with whom I have nothing in common, okay, well, people talk to me about stuff I don't know nothing about, or talk about stuff I don't care about, or, you know, like, there is no conversation there. I can't relate to these people, you know. People talking about their problems and I cannot relate to them, like, okay, I listen to it, but like, I just have no input, you know. I have nothing to tell them because they're talking about shit I don't know nothing about. Because I didn't have this type of experiences in my life, so I couldn't relate to it. You know? Fuck. I'm so sick of this bullshit. Like, this shit doesn't make sense. No sense at all. Forcing me to talk about my problems, like, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm just minding my business and doing what I can to survive. I'm not thinking about what's wrong with me. I already know it and I don't fucking care. And that's why I get into trouble with people. Because people treat me like I have intellectual disability. I'm not. And I get angry at people because of it. So. Because people treat me like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm saying. And I don't have that problem. And I don't see anything wrong with my action, with my words. So, and people are putting me in these weird situations which cost me money, like, fuck that shit. Fuck this shit. Only fucking living on the fucking eggshells all my life. Going to California, creating problems. Like, all these bitches fucking doing is creating problems for everybody. I'm sick of this shit. Everything she does is more problems. Really. Everything. Every fucking thing. Making me say things I don't want to tell people. Making me feel uncomfortable, make other people feel uncomfortable. Making me want to go off on people at the job. Because I don't like the way people treat me. I don't want to deal with that shit. Why do I need to be subject for that? Look, okay, there's something wrong with me, but if I can prove it, I can do the job, that's it. Now, I may not be able to be as fast or as good. Okay, whatever, I get it. But that's a little bit different, you know. It has nothing to do with like social stuff. And social stuff has nothing to do with the job at FedEx. So it's like, you shouldn't be bringing it up because like I understand already that if people see that my disability doesn't affect the job, they're not going to care. And I also understand that what I needed to be doing at FedEx years ago, I should have been an unloader or belt to unloads. They just put me in the wrong department. I already understood that because I have a slow reaction time, you know. And I remember that, like, I remember having problems with like, you know, it took me some time to fucking find this fucking barcode to scan, you know. And also, like, this shit that they were telling me is also mind-boggling. They're talking about this shell, alternative shell, whatever the fuck. Like, listen, it's too much fucking theory. You know, I'm a hands-on experience type of guy, you know. Like, I'm the type of person who I can figure it out, but all this fucking technical shit is just like mind-boggling for me, you know. You just stand, okay, what needs to be done, and I find the solution. And I cannot do the job based up to the par, you know, you give me less money. That's it. That's the only solution. That's it. Why do you need to overcomplicate things, you know, like, you telling me shit that's like mind-boggling to me, or telling me shit I know nothing about, like, fuck. It's too much. It doesn't have to be that fucking difficult. I come to work, I do what I can do better, okay, you've got some money, that's it. But creating more problems by treating me like a disability and making people worry about me, okay, well, more problems for other people. How that solves problem in the job? It's like you're gonna have these problems because I can do the job better than that, and then other problems on top of that, which are not fucking necessary. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? You know? Like, what the fuck? And I know that black people are doing that. That's why I don't like black people anymore. That's why. And that's why I feel like they're better off on plantation, because if black people had no voice, people like me wouldn't suffer as much. You know? I'm seeing how fucking stupid they are and things they're doing. It's just like, okay, if I would, if I wouldn't understand or whatever, but this is not, I don't have this problem, so why the fuck? It's a different to have problems where it's like, you're capable of doing the job, but you're doing some dumb shit because you're fucking stupid versus, like me. I'm not stupid, but I don't have the greatest ability, so I'm doing shortcuts. That's a little different problem, But I didn't want to tell the people like that, shit like that before to people, because, if they think I'm stupid, they feel sorry for me, they're gonna fire me, but I'm gonna tell people the truth, they're gonna be like, fuck this guy. Why should we put up with this guy, That's why I didn't want to tell people shit. And this fucking bitch forcing me to tell people shit because there's nothing else I can say, Like, I might as well just tell people the truth, because I already know that if I'm going to be lying to people, it's only going to make things worse for everybody. So, lying to people about my condition, which is not true, create more problems. So it's like, okay, if the goal is to have less problems, I might as well just tell people the truth. Fuck. Because telling the truth is like less problems right there. And problems are inevitable because, well, I can only do what I can do. And if my best is not good enough, there's nothing I can do, I guess if I knew what I know now, I would just like try to talk to manager, say, hey, maybe I should just like be an unload and do the belts on unloads. Because an unload, you don't have to fucking look at the labels. You just like, like, fuck. I was even thinking about like a couple weeks ago, with my set skills in the warehouse, I'm better off an unload or belt on unloads and loading, Because loading, there's this theory, you have to do things right, it's like Tetris. You have to like be fast, and also you have to have a fast reaction time, And then unload, you don't have to look at shit, you just like mindlessly, and pays the same money too, so you probably should be an unload, that would solve a lot of problems too. I won't have to think about like stacking things or looking for barcodes, I can just fucking, that's it. Or belt and unload, I mean, I like doing the belt because I always wanted to be strong. But then I had problems over there because I was jamming up the belt. Because I just like didn't have ability, for things which require like space jamming and things like that. So, but I built myself up for it. So it's like, I mean, I know I come with challenges compared to other people, but it's not like I know what I'm doing. So it's like, what the fuck? And you're trying to prove that I don't understand, that I don't know what I'm doing. Well, good luck with that. I already told you I'm nothing like that, so what the fuck? And I have to prove it and pay money for it, like what the fuck? And you're saying you're helping me, no bitch, you don't. You're creating more problems for me, create problems for other people. And you're costing me money and making me live in a fucking nightmare. And you wonder why I fucking hate you so much. You dumb cunt. Fuck. I'm talking about you have to pay more money so people in Russia will talk to you. Okay, I'm gonna meet Lydia and her friends. They have their lives, okay? And they have different lives from me. I can be talking about them, about Alima, which I'm not going to, because Lydia is gonna get jealous. Even though everybody can fucking stick their dicks on her because of the way she is and get her drunk. It's like hiding in my room guy, who used to have this Korean girlfriend. And she was talking about how he was cheating on her and talking about it on the internet. And then he was getting jealous when she was talking to another guy. Mind you, talking to another guy, not having sex with another guy. And I have to deal with this pain in the ass of the woman? Fuck. You're putting me through a lot of shit, my friends. You're not helping me. Creating all these unnecessary problems for me, which I don't need in my life. Alright, guys, I'm done. Peace.